Hey guys, welcome back to Ace Combat 5. Time to continue where we left off. I think it might make sense to replay the briefing.
Our ground offensive is continuing its fast-paced push into Yuktobanian soil. A POW internment camp was discovered during the offensive, and a team of Marines has attacked and captured the camp. The Marines have secured the camp's radio room, and a flight of helicopters is en route to retrieve the prisoners. Your mission is to provide close air support for this rescue and retrieval operation. The radio room could be retaken by the enemy at any moment. If it is, the enemy will report the attack and the rescue will end in failure. Find and shoot down all enemy aircraft in the local airspace and secure air superiority across the entire area.
Alright. So yeah, we gotta go and help liberate a POW camp. So, what do I have? Do I need to buy anything for this? I think I just need, like, fast planes, right? I'll just see what we got here. The F-15 is MiG. Okay. Did we just get the F-15? F-14? You know, I've never been the biggest fan of the F-14. I've always found it a little awkward looking, and its reputation is okay. But technically it is canonically the plane that I'm supposed to use as Blaze, according to, like, Ace Combat lore and stuff like that. Like, just looking at the stats, it is objectively worse than the MiG. At least, like, the Eagle's got a great reputation as a plane, so I think I might actually pick it up, because it's a little slower, but all the problems that the Tomcat has, Eagle doesn't have them, really. So, let me double check things. Yeah. I'm gonna pick up an Eagle. That'll be my plane. Okay. And I'll figure out... Oh, right, the F-18. For this mission, there is, like, anti-ground targets, but the first part of the mission kind of matters more in terms of, getting out there and intercepting in time, I think, if I remember correctly.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Captain, which plane should I use?
Alright. What are you doing? You can use my MiG.
Are we launching in this formation?
War Dog, launch.
Okay.
This is Archer. Captain, can you see the POW camp?
No.
Well, we should be able to see it soon.
You think the captain? I mean, Captain Bartlett, you think he's in there?
I bet he is.
We gotta
He's
sweep.
probably busy cussing out all the other POWs and taking charge right now.
Like, here.
Right now,
Can I
you say?
move me? Come on.
You're not still blaming yourself, are you?
Give me one moment and I'll move myself out of the way.
Fighters, I can hear the roar of your engines approaching. This is
So,
Singapore.
as you can see, this map over here.
Tropical beaches all the time.
Come on, can I? Yeah.
Safely recover the POW.
I gotta sweep the whole thing to find interceptors in the sky.
I'm gonna have to babysit him a little bit longer. I'm picking up enemy planes on my radar.
Roger. Hear that squadron from San
Oh man, I've ruined my positioning for my character.
Can't wait to see you do your stuff.
Oh well.
No contact on the control.
Oh,
Slacking off again.
too busy fiddling over on the computer.
Get someone nearby to check it out. Archer, engaging. Chopper engaging.
Edge engaging. Enemy planes detected on radar. Finally shut off that missile.
We've destroyed all the radios except for this one. The enemy haven't spotted us yet, have they? If the enemy contacts you, just give them small talk.
Nope, that's not much better.
This is Toby. We're monitoring the camp from the radio.
Okay, I gotta fix this. This is gonna, like, bug me if I don't do it. Okay. I hope that fixes it.
Everything's quiet so far.
I'm not getting any response from the guards in the control room area.
You over here.
What's going on here? The guys we sent to check on them aren't back either.
Enemy patrol plane. I'll shoot it down.
There we go.
This is Sea Goblin. Does it seem like the enemy craft have noticed our infiltration?
Nah, they're not really moving.
You heard our captain. Relax. Just wait there at the camp.
Roger. We've cut off the enemy's lines of communication here, but it's just unsettling not being able to tell what the situation is.
You know, I can't shake the feeling that we're being watched.
Hey, did you see a figure behind that window over there?
Come
I
on.
don't think they've found us out and surrounded us already, do you? I heard some new bastards talking to each other, I swear.
All this snow and reduced visibility is disorienting. This is dangerous. I'd never be able to fly through this alone.
Oh my god.
The sun's about
You
to
guys
set.
are so annoying.
All planes cross-check your altimeter.
Ah! Missile!
Finally. Okay. That's annoying.
We can figure out the
I feel like I'm
remaining enemy
throwing
planes
myself
from
off
pre-flight data.
by being
Let's
in
see.
that
There are
camera.
5 planes left.
Hurry up with the retrieval. The Ukes aren't that stupid.
Look out! The enemy's locked on you!
There are 4 planes left.
Oh no, the enemy spotted us. They're heading for a radio room.
They're actually more clustered in the middle of the map than I remember them being.
Tell the guys on watch to come back.
Oh, I should have given these guys special weapons.
Sounding alarms across the entire facility. Enemy infiltration.
There we go.
Made it all the way here.
Oh, there's the last two.
This is Sea Goblin. Combat has broken out in the camp. You've got control of the airspace now, right?
Sure. Let's say we do.
I knew we could count on you.
Only 2 left.
Okay, we're going to get everyone out of here.
2 enemy planes left.
Are the POWs we hit in the machine room all right? We
Oh,
can't hold out here for long. Barricade the door with those desks. Don't let them enter the radio room.
Here we go.
1 enemy plane left.
Please, shut down an enemy.
All right, I popped up the enemies in the area. We can call in the taxi now.
Roger. We're all set.
Alright, we gotta go clear the landing strip.
This is Sea Goblin. All right, here. Ground's still crawling with weapons installations, though, so they can't land. Clear them out for us.
Yep.
Don't let a single man escape the camp. If we can hold this area, they won't be able to escape.
Come on. Go so far away. I need to get the ones that are closest, probably.
Enemies are low-range squad of soldiers.
Honestly, he's just kind of flying past some of them, so...
Breakout.
I see the POW camp. The man I must... The people we must help are in there.
Oh yeah, also,
We have to suppress the
Nagase and
anti-aircraft
probably
fire first.
everyone suspects that, Artlet is being held here. He was never picked up.
What are those ghosts outside doing?
Oh boy. Can't pull off that maneuver so easy. Back in Ace Combat 5, before we had high G turns.
You said it. Let's blow this joint.
Don't let them retrieve the POWs. You have permission to fire. We have terrain advantage. Cut off their escape
almost there. Don't give up.
Just get through this.
Here we go.
Nixie, you take the rear. Good luck, man.
You got it. Now get going.
Oh, more.
The helicopter's coming closer. We gotta do something about that thing.
Captain's missile impacted the target.
I've got a special delivery of bullets here. Where do you want me to drop them off? Got it. Don't you go anywhere.
The captain's missile impacted the target.
Okay.
Fox 2!
Alright. Edge got
Don't
him.
get us confused with the enemy. We're gonna fire back.
Okay. Thanks for taking out the trash. We're taking the POWs outside. Can you see their smiling faces? Buck here. We're coming to pick you up, so be ready.
We'll be landing at the designated site. Hurry up and get over here.
The POWs are heading for the helicopter. We're almost done with the rescue operations. Those people. I wish I could see their faces from up here.
Nagase's actually going down to look.
All right, everyone's in the helicopter. Checking to make sure we got all of them.
Sea Goblin, is Captain Bartlett there? Check for a Captain Bartlett.
No, nobody named Bartlett here. Hey, what about you?
Nope, not here. None of the other POWs ever heard of him either.
But that can't... Look, just check for me one more time.
Damn it, Nagase!
After all the captain said to me,
Yep. Nagase got shot down.
I'm fine. My plane's trashed, but those are always replaceable.
Huh.
Sea Goblin to gunship. We're taking our guests home now. Can you guys rescue her?
Roger. Weather conditions are getting worse. We'd better step on it. Landing point confirmed. Roger. Heading in to pick her up.
The gunship crashed!
Damn it! The storm's too strong. We
Well.
can't just leave her behind.
Look, I hate it too, but we have to wait for conditions to get better before we can do anything.
Damn it! Is there nothing we can do?
Yeah.
Damn it!
You said it.
We gotta wait. Oh boy.
The POW rescue operation was a success, and both the Marines and our friends held in the camp were safely recovered. As for Captain K. Nagase, who was attacked and bailed out during the operation, Colonel Perot will issue orders on her behalf. Central Command will be replacing Captain Nagase's plane that was lost in the crash.
None of the rescued POWs saw Bartlett in the internment camp. Now where could he be, I wonder? Upon more favorable weather conditions, we will carry out a rescue operation for Captain Nagase. That's right. We've all been promoted yet again. You guys are burning through the ranks, you know that? You can thank High Command for it.
All right.
She had left her book in the crew room. A Blue Dove for the Princess. That was the title of the book she left behind. A favorite book from her childhood. The pages had torn off over the years, and she had been writing down the words that were on those pages, trying to remember every sentence and every verse.
I love this book so much, but I only have faint memories of what was inside. I feel like I've grown so far away from everything since then.
I remember how she looked when she told me that. I couldn't help wondering, did she choose to crash on purpose, rather than having to take part in the invasion of another country?
No, she got shot down. That wasn't just a crash. Sorry, Jeanette. Easy on the theories. You weren't there. Alright. White noise.
Bring back Captain Nagase. Don't make us have to give her a posthumous 2-rank promotion.
We've succeeded in tracking down Captain K. Nagase's distress beacon. We will now launch a combat search and rescue operation for the captain. Captain Nagase is currently on the run from an enemy patrol. Although she's being pursued, her distress beacon is still broadcasting. This transmission is extremely weak, so we cannot confirm her location unless we get closer to the source of the signal. Follow the signal to find Captain Nagase's concealed location as quickly as possible. Once you find her, report her location to the Sea Goblin Helicopter Squadron. The helicopter search and rescue team is expected to face stiff opposition from enemy air and ground forces. After the helicopter team picks up Captain Nagase, provide air support for them as they airlift her out.
Alright. Straightforward. I'm just gonna stick with the planes we're in, because,
Which
do the
plane am I
job.
go, Captain? Which plane should we're launching with this form? War Dog, launch.
Alright.
This emergency locator beacon is our connection to Nagase. Let's
Swat
hurry
these
up
guys
and
out
find
of the
her.
sky.
Hang in there, Nagase! Pay attention to the changes in the signal's pitch and tempo.
Right. I'll try to get a bearing that has a better response.
Careful, they're baiting you on radar. Kid, do you understand how to view the distress signal sensor on your head?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. Make sure you don't miss Nagase's signal.
Basically, because those bars are full, I'm headed in the right direction. If I was too far off, it was a bars in middle advantage. Like,
Protect Blaze.
I'll do this.
I'm the one being protected.
Yeah.
Hey, Blaze, did you see someone below us just now?
No. Well,
I thought I saw someone moving. Maybe it
all
was just
AA
my
guns,
imagination.
but not Nagase.
Chopper to Kid. I'm gonna split off and search, okay?
Sure. Let's keep the RP element up.
I found footprints this way. Sea Goblin to War Dog leader. I'm honing in on your signal.
The signal's changing. Looks like you're gradually getting closer to Captain Nagase.
That's a jammer craft.
It's being jammed!
11 o'clock. Something just moved in the forest.
And we
The
go.
signal's getting stronger. Nagase's around here somewhere.
Yeah. Right nearby now.
We've got to find her before the enemy does. Response up and increasing. She's right around here.
You idiot! Hold your fire!
Yeah. Right over here somewhere. This mountainside, I'm guessing? No?
Blaze.
Oh, there we go.
This is Sea Goblin. War Dog, have you found her? Roger. Good job. You have good eyes. We'll move in for the rescue. While we're on our way, eliminate those enemy fighters for us. We need to make sure this place is safe.
Nice kill!
Bastards, I'm not letting you near that copter.
Don't worry. We'll take your princess back to base safely.
You do that, and I'll worship you guys.
Now we gotta save the helicopter.
Missile
Sure to get
hit!
shot down.
I'll shoot down every single plane that comes near the helicopter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's still enemies on the ground! Hurry up, guys! Guys, what are you gonna do if the enemy catches her?
Calm down. We're going as fast as we can.
Kid, you out of special weapons ammo?
The captain shot down the enemy. Fire. Activating guidance. Did you find Captain Agassi?
This is Seagull. We're moving to the scene as fast as we can. Let me know when you've confirmed Captain Nagase's position.
This is Sea Goblin. The enemy's targeting us. Don't take any chances. You'll get shot down yourselves. We'll just have to count on you if that happens.
Come on. Get closer.
Over here. I'm the one you want.
Hey, so this Captain Nagase,
Damn.
is she a looker?
Why don't you rescue her and see for yourself?
If she's hot, I'm asking her out.
Well then, you can find out how tough her guard is too. Come on, just hurry up, will you? Please.
This is Sea Goblin. It's too hot here. 6 miles. Enemy force advancing. Can you take them out for us?
Roger that. You take care of the rescue.
That's definitely her. I can see her flight suit from here.
Kobo, you deal with the pursuing units. I'll go save the princess. 4 miles.
We're gonna have to rely on you on the ground. Hold for us, okay?
Roger that. We owe you one from yesterday. Is the rescue team back yet? Did they pick her up? Hold on, I got your back.
Whoa.
Nice kill, kid.
He's at your 6 o'clock. Creep right. Shake him off. Hurry. 2 miles. Damn it. I think the enemy helicopter spotted the pilot.
These guys are too good. We can't win if we go head on. Nice kill, kid.
Yeah, there's... It looks to be a helicopter probably over by
Climb and fight from above.
our helicopter, so I gotta go
Arriving at
intercept
designated
that.
point momentarily.
Fox 2. Target hit. I bagged one. I'll let you watch my back.
Okay. Whoa, what? How did a helicopter dodge the
All right,
missile?
prepare to drop. Don't make her wait any longer. Everyone ready? Go, go, go!
Rescue
I'm gonna
team
shoot
dropped
this
in
guy
from
down.
helicopter. I was really worried there for a while.
You got a towel? I need to wipe all this sweat off
Crazy.
my brow.
Never shot somewhere. Oh well. Probably not gonna find it again.
Say, Blaze, I think that song would be perfect for a time like this, you know?
Ah, shit. Do we wanna... yeah, let's go with yes.
Yeah, face of the coin. I love that song.
Don't remember which route is easier, but I think A is a little... Well, actually, I shouldn't choose the easy one. Frankly, now that I know why I messed up, or how I messed up, and the fact that I'm doing hard
Combat
missions
search
instead
and
of
rescue
Ace,
of Captain
I kind of
Nagase
want to go
was a
back and do
success.
Ace, but...
We're having a physician check on her condition
well.
right now.
When the rescue team found her, she was holding captive a group of soldiers who were sent in to capture her. Behind her was the helicopter crew that crashed while trying to rescue her. She had saved them, treated their wounds, and hid them in a safe place. I needed to rethink my image of her after this, after seeing her amazing toughness and tenacity. She even managed to obtain a little information from the soldiers she captured. It seems the people of Yuktobania were also beginning to have doubts about their leaders in the current war. And word of Nagase's squadron was getting around, as the force that sunk 2 of their most powerful submarines. The Yuk Army's soldiers had nicknamed them the Demons of Razgriz. She was obviously very proud of that when she told me about it later. Perhaps her pride was for Captain Bartlett, the man who had trained them, or maybe it was for her current captain. However, nobody in the upper echelons of her own army was proud of them. Bartlett was still missing, and that made his old trainees the subject of suspicion and criticism.
What? What do you mean it's our turn to choose?
I don't remember. I mean, I think these missions are roughly analogous to each other. Desert Arrow, and I think the other is Desert Lightning.
Well, this is it. Our ground forces will engage in a decisive battle with the enemy's main force in the Jalachi Desert. If our army wins this showdown of military might, we'll be just a hair away from total victory.
Oh, the follow-up mission
We've
is
still
one that
got
matters
some work
more.
for you too. So
Thanks.
don't slack off now.
This mission will be referred to as Operation Desert Arrow. The operation will be spread across the entire northern part of the Jalachi Desert. Its final target is at two separate strategic positions: the field HQ in the northern region of the mission area, and the airfield in the western region. A bomber squadron will attack the field headquarters, while the Army 1st Tank Battalion will advance toward the airstrip. Your mission this time is to protect both units from defending enemy forces. This operation is spread out across the entirety of a wide command area. You'll be up against a large number of enemy forces, so choose your opponents carefully. Don't try to take on all of them. Destroying a certain number of enemy forces within your allotted time on station will be considered successful completion of the mission. Operation Desert Arrow commences today at 10:50 hours.
Okay. So this one is the mostly, like, anti-air. There's anti-ground elements, too, but the other one is much more heavily based around being like a bombing run. Let's see, I unlocked a new plane. What do we have? Ah, okay. Oh, okay, also the Nighthawk. I think I might just stick with the... Now we're gonna ride in on Hornets. Okay, that's what we'll do. Hornets they're still good anti-air. They're not amazing.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Oh, I went the wrong way for these.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Captain, which plane should I use?
Well, I sure hope we don't run into any fighters. Are you sure we're launching in this
Alright,
formation?
alright. Whoops, went too far back. I mean, we are gonna go up against ground, but to be fair, it's not the fastest. I want to rank up the Hornet.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Maybe I should take an F-16. I don't know. What do I have, actually? Can I afford to pick up more F-15? Whoops, I didn't meant to go back, not all the way back. Yeah, sure. Just for aesthetic reasons. I will take the F-15.
Please choose my plane.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Captain, which plane should I use?
So, we're going up in this formation?
Yep. That should
War
work.
Dog, launch.
It's very anti-air, so the anti-ground targets are just gonna have to
Man, this is
cope.
ridiculous. I can't believe they collision with a damn crane again!
This is Thunderhead. Captain Davenport, how many times do I have to tell you to cut the chatter?
Thunderhead, this is Roz Grease 3. Roger that.
What did you just say?
Our target is the enemy's field HQ. Initiating bomb run. Viking 1 to support fighters. Requesting escort to target.
Hawk Division, begin your advance. Target enemy airfield. Attention Air Force. Requesting close air support for our unit.
I feel like a waiter taking orders in a packed restaurant.
Yeah, someone please put some roller skates on my feet.
We'll be all right. We got the Sand Island Squadron above us. Sand Island Squadron? You are the heroes of the Roscrea Straits? The Sand Island Squadron is here. This operation is going to succeed.
This is Viking 1. Enemy fighters closing in. We can't take them on by ourselves. Somebody get rid of them for us.
Alright.
This is Hawk 1. Presently under attack from enemy fighters. Attackers, bombers, helicopters. They're throwing everything at us. Do something!
Our bombers are taking fire. Where are the escorts? We gotta open up a path around the
Where are the escorts?
Looks like the enemy fighters are gone. Returning to previous flight path.
I mean, there are other friendly escorts.
Did I ever tell you about my brother? I have an older brother. If he's okay, he should be participating in this operation.
Report all battle damage immediately. Which squadron's escorting us today? It's the one that sunk two of those giant subs. Guess we can rely on them. Numerous enemy bombers approaching HQ. The enemy's coming. A whole pack of them.
Enemy planes shot here. Destroy as many vehicles as you can.
Pulling up my map.
We've got to reduce their firepower.
If a missile hits you, you're in for a grand cremation.
This is Hawk 1. Looks like the air attack's finally over. I think we can take it from here. I better thank those Air Force pilots later. Damn it! The sand's getting in my goggles. I can't see a thing.
You have to keep these bombers protected.
Enemy tank battalion advancing. We're rolling in hot to attack them now. Fox 2. Bandits in gun range. What are you gonna do if our HQ gets wiped out? Fire squadron, shoot them all down! Don't let them get through! Visual confirmation on the bombers. They've got fighter escorts too. Nice kill. Don't take them on alone. You'll be throwing away a right.
Monscon 2 through 7 descend to low altitude to attack and destroy the enemy. Blindfolded fire is messing with my nerves.
Alright. Enemy's battle formation is falling apart.
Escort squadron, we need some help here quick.
Enemy approaching at high speed. Don't worry about the airspace above. Just to concentrate on the attack. Missile defeated.
We've got a full belly here. We're counting on your cover. They're coming from all sides. We're gonna get shot down before we reach our target. I can see the ground pretty well. And the bandits, too. I can hear bullets hitting my plane. I've got sand cutting into my mask. Watch out for SAMs and AA guns down below. The enemy's coming in with another attack run. Sure is a tough road to the enemy HQ. Enemy plane sighted. Watch out. Look at all that ground fire. I've never seen anything like this before. Watch your engine and fuel gauges carefully. This is Bishop. All aircraft flight support in our area. Clear out the enemy jets above us. They've got us pinned down here.
Roger, Bishop. War Dog, engage the enemy aircraft if you see an opportunity.
Keep your current altitude and speed. Do not break formation.
Are those the guys?
Yeah, no doubt about it. The Roscreas.
Approaching gun range.
Aw, man. I'm really not doing great with the guns today.
Missile hit.
Nice kill, Captain.
The Hawk Squadron just lost its last plane. I was just about to lose it, man. We must eliminate the threat or this operation will fail.
Let the four wings of Sand Island handle this one.
You think the Roscreas are really those Sand Island pilots? Enemy planes targeting this area. Is it him?
schedule so far?
This is Hawk 1. Currently under light enemy attack. No hindrance or advance.
You got that? Keep up the close air support. Over.
Bombers incoming! Got no place for the tanks to hide! Damn it! They told me the enemy wasn't gonna deploy any planes!
Sounds
What?
like you guys were misinformed too. Just sit tight and pray for some air
Who
support.
told them that? That was all we were told, was they would deploy planes.
Will we complete the mission in time at this pace?
Yeah.
I hope you're right. If we get bogged down, it will affect our allies' advance.
Our target's still up ahead. Don't give up here.
This is Thunderhead. Operation proceeding smoothly. Victory is just a matter of time now. Continue sweeping up the remaining enemy forces.
Our air base defenses are weak. If they press on us, we don't stand a chance. Are these guys all that's left?
Bad news, Buzzcut. Those guys are the Rosgrees. I didn't hear anything about having to deal with these monsters.
Okay, guys, same drill. Don't pay any attention to the captain's orders.
Never thought we'd be flying this far out.
Our allies are taking significant damage. We must hurry.
Captain Nagase, don't overdo it.
Thanks. I'm all right now.
Aha! Here come your angels now.
Is that Micron? He's in the Sand Island Squadron?
Yep, I'm real proud of him. Take care of yourself, If they break through here, they'll reach our HQ in no time.
Even if we dropped our bombs, they'd probably get shot down in midair.
We can't detour. This is the only route to enemy command HQ.
Don't be fixated on the ground. We have enemies in the air, too.
Oh no! They're penetrating our air defense zone! Stay focused, though. We may not have the air support we had before. Say, kid, do you recognize those voices from below?
Some of them.
That army unit. They were in Operation Footprint. Glad we made it this far.
Where did our allied fighters go? We've got to take out more of their air defenses. We're just gonna keep taking damage.
Grim, watch my back.
Got it. I'm covering you.
The air is too wide. We're spreading ourselves too thin.
The guys in the air keep saying that the Rosgrees are up there. You're kidding. Really? Move it, gang! Don't you dare fade behind the other squads! This is rough! Now I remember why I hate defensive fighting.
This battle's too spread out.
Don't tell me those Company D idiots ran on ahead again.
Missile hit! If they attack all at once, we won't be able to cover them. That was a close one, huh?
Kilo 5, incoming missile! Missile!
Oh, that's good. They're using their altitude difference to fence them in. Too bad they're not on our side.
The demons of Rosgrees, huh? Hey, we could come up with a nickname like that. Nah, I'd hate to end up with a name we can't live up to.
Fox 2!
Fox 2! Damn! Buzzcut 4 didn't last a minute against them. Come on, crash! Crash and burn! Not bad.
Alright.
Aren't you glad I taught you everything you know?
Ah.
Maybe half of everything. Great! So what about the other half? Hey! I hate to be thinking like this, but I can't help feeling like we're being used again. What happened to our SAMs? I haven't heard a peep from them. They were destroyed already! Those bastards! The bombers are gonna fly over our heads! Fox 2! Missile hit! Flash 1 fighter! You idiot! Is the heat melting your brain? Don't let any enemy planes slip past this line. Can you find your brother's position on the battlefield, Grim?
Sir, we can't take favorites. Everyone down there needs our help.
Fine. Then everyone down there's your brother. Fox 2! Target hit! Flash
All right.
fire!
Bandits in gun range. We have a sit rep from advancing Allied forces. Listen up, War Dog.
This is
Viking 1. We managed to get through the enemy fire.
This is Hawk 1. We're taking some hits, but we're still good to go.
You got that? Continue support. Over.
I see it. Tally ho on the enemy field HQ. Okay, on final for bomb attack. Everybody ready? This is Viking 4. Bombs away. Aim carefully. Cover right on top of the enemy captain.
Splash one
Okay.
fighter.
Let's go pick off some ground targets. I don't know what the target score is for damage dealt, but yeah.
Here's the last one. Make it pretty. Well, did we hit it?
No.
Drop everything you brought with you.
Useless.
Pickle! Pickle!
Captain, the deployments in each position appear to be very heavy. Can we concentrate our firepower?
Yep.
This is Archer. Roger that. Adjusting position.
I see the airfield. Prepare to fire. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine.
Get another chance at this. Stay cool and make it count. They're firing from the ground.
You guys are amazing. You got us through all that flak.
Direct hit on enemy
Well.
HQ. Repeat, confirm bullseye on enemy HQ.
You're the same as always, huh, Nagase? Nothing ever gets you down.
Yeah, thanks.
We have line of sight with the enemy vehicles.
Look at all this anti-aircraft fire.
How are things going down there?
Get as many planes in the air as you can while they can still take off. If the enemy's on the runway, our planes won't be able to return to base.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Enemy facility destroyed.
If they can set foot on the enemy's home base, then it's as good as ours.
Incoming shells are starting to blanket the area.
Okay. One base destroyed.
Weapons here. We should just surrender.
I'll hit the anti-aircraft vehicles. Captain, you hit the tanks.
Want to switch? That's fine with me, too.
The tanks have made their way out onto the runway. It's hopeless. There's nothing we can do. Mechanical parts discovered and destroyed enemy facility. We'll have the ground forces retrieve them later. Fox 2.
This is Viking 1. Bombing run on field HQ complete.
All right. No point sticking around. Let's go home.
Roger. Mission complete. Returning to base.
Escort fighters, thanks for all your support.
I'm telling you, Kid can single-handedly turn the tide of this war. It's almost scary.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Enemy facility destroyed.
I feel like I'm in a sauna. I've probably lost a good gallon of sweat by now.
Losing all our base facilities. It's all over. All the park planes were shelled and destroyed.
Fox 2. Yes, missile hit.
Man, what score do I have to hit? Jeez.
Missile shot trashed. As long as they're here, we can fight with peace of mind.
Don't worry, I can evade this one. Edge, Fox
Should have
2.
picked something with more ammo.
Chopper, are you alright?
I guess I'm more delicate than I thought. I was fading out for a while there, but I'm still good.
Missile hit.
Oh, don't tell me it was a timer thing this whole time, and I've been wasting my ammo.
Fox 2!
This is Thunderhead. Enemy AWACS detected. Destroy it and maintain our air superiority over the battlefield.
gotta take these guys out, and I don't have a ton of ammo to do that with.
That's the boss, right?
Attack the enemy AWACS and refueling aircraft first.
Okay, let's go.
Bandits in gun range.
No,
Check 6.
I want to wrap this up. I'm not going for S rank.
Guys are good. They're more than I can handle.
Help us. If we take even one hit, we're gonna turn into a fireball.
Oh, jeez.
Warning! Enemy formation overhead!
Alright, that's a problem.
Contacts are disappearing one after another. Dive straight down if you want to live.
Fire, activating guidance.
We're done for. There's no way we can win.
Get him off my tail, please.
Man, kid's skills are well beyond my reach already.
Zenith 11. They're right on my tail and closing. Help me. I'm not in a position to support you. You're on your own.
We'll stay here and continue resupply operations.
The enemy escorts are confused. Now's our chance.
HQ. It's getting difficult to keep this airspace sanitized.
I'm flying right in the middle of an enemy formation.
Approaching gun range.
Gonna have to shoot this guy down manually.
Their escorts. I wish they were on our side.
Warning. The enemy's tracking you on radar.
Used up your missiles already, kid?
Provide cover for our retreating ground forces. That is all.
We have to shoot that down if we want air superiority. Chopper, check 6!
Whoa, how'd that guy get there?
There we go.
This is all the allies we've got left?
Enemy AWAC shot down. The enemy's air forces are falling apart. All right, mission complete. Return to base.
Alright.
Please, begin landing
gotta
checks.
land.
You're cleared to land. Turn right.
No, I'm gonna straighten out first.
Three miles to touchdown. 2 miles to touchdown. You're on the money. 1 mile to touchdown. You're coming in too fast. Slow down. Perfect, Blaze.
All right.
Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
Operation Desert Arrow was a success. Yuktobania's field headquarters and the airfield both fell to our forces. The Ocean Army is advancing quickly on all fronts, and enemy forces in the northern part of the Jalachi Desert are on the verge of being annihilated. The ground forces, fresh from securing the Jalachi area of operations, have set off for Kruik Fortress in their quest to liberate Zinigrad.
Yep.
Our ground forces have scored a major victory. If we can destroy the fortress standing in our path, we'll open a road to the capital of Yuktobania. Then we'll storm the heart of the enemy.
Alright. Metals. Yada yada. Planes. Okay. Journey home.
We're holding a peace ceremony at a stadium in November City. Our vice president will be giving a speech to rally the citizens.
Oh yeah, no, this is the
Now,
same mission that follows either mission.
You've been asked to do a flyby above the ceremony. Don't screw this up! You should consider this an honor and do your part to boost citizen morale. This is the vice president we're dealing with here, so consider this a guard detail as well.
Yep.
And be prepared for anything out there.
Your mission this time takes place above November International Stadium, a gigantic 70,000-seat arena located in the center of the city of November on the southern coastline of Osea. Vice President Appleruth is giving a speech there, and you will be conducting a flyby above the stadium as part of the production. You can return to base at 17:30 hours, the time the speech is scheduled to end. After the flyby, remain in formation and conduct a combat air patrol in and around the stadium until that time. This is a ceremonial flight, but you will be fully armed in case of an emergency. Don't forget to patrol the airspace surrounding the stadium, too.
Yep. Alright. We probably should all be flying the same plane. That would make the most sense. Ooh, F-35. It's probably nicest looking. I can afford 2 more F-15s. F-15's a pretty photogenic plane. That'll work.
Captain, please.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain?
Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then?
Yep.
War Dog,
I always feel like I
launch.
make a mess of myself in this mission, because, like, I can't follow their robotic, perfect
I'm proud to be able to fly like this.
formation.
This is a ceremonial flight. Watch your manners, kid.
Everyone, form up and don't stray apart from each other. Okay, Blaze? Great. Let's begin.
Actually, I've never tried to completely botch this and see what happens. I wonder if you fail.
It's time. Begin your ceremonial flight.
Nice, kid. We look great.
Do we? I look sloppy as hell. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
We're keeping this formation pretty tight.
I was supposed to be with them crossing at the same
End
time.
of your flight.
Whatever.
Good work, War Dog.
You wouldn't expect any less from this group. We were really smooth up there.
People of Osea, please lend an ear to this broadcast. As your vice president, I stand here on behalf of the president of Osea. Listen to your fellow country.
Do you?
Cheering before me. They are filled with anger against Yuktobania, and they swear that they will not drop their weapons until Yuktobania has surrendered. Now, I ask you to listen. Listen to their cheers!
Ah, great. Here comes the thunderous applause.
Or not.
Wait, that song! Citizens, please stop that.
Thoughts and blessing flight, day turns to night.
That isn't exactly rock and roll, you know.
Who cares? Hey, they want to get along with the enemy too, right? Man, this song's got soul.
This is Thunderhead. Approaching enemy formation confirmed.
Oh boy, here we go.
Stadium in sight. Secure the airspace until the Cover's squadron arrives.
Tally home. Enemy fighters.
McNeely Air Force Base tried to scramble fighters, but the runway was blocked after someone crashed on takeoff. I'm calling for reinforcements now. It'll be 6 minutes before the nearest squadron arrives.
Roger that.
So we're on our own until then?
Yep.
Hey, wait a minute. Whoa, they're still singing. Why aren't they evacuating the stadium? Where's the air raid siren?
Are you saying the enemy's invaded this far inland? Are you sure those
Yep.
planes are headed for this stadium?
Yes.
How could they time this so well? Were they listening to the speech too? Is this the Uke's way of expressing your opinion of the speech?
This one's mine.
Fox 2! Oh no! There's not enough time!
The captain shot down the enemy.
We're being pushed back. The enemy's targeting a public rally. They're singing for solidarity with Yuktobania down there. Why now?
Fox 2!
Come on. Oh, not run it. There we go.
One ain't shot down.
Boy.
Damn Rosegrease.
Our allied planes will deal with the unknown aircraft. Start escorting the crowd. We'll evacuate the vice president through the boiler room on the eastern side. Open the entrance gates. Get the people on the first floor out that way. Once they're out, get them as far away as possible. All right, let's think about our priorities here.
There's the siren.
The crowd?
Long enough.
The vice president?
Evacuation has begun.
Well, yeah, but they can't get out that fast.
Why'd the vice president have to assemble so many people here? Jeez, what a moron.
Captain Davenport, shut your mouth and take out those enemies.
Aye, aye, sir. Now you're talking. Damn, I forgot to keep track of how many planes I shot down.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Finally shook it off. Blaze's missile hit the target.
Captain Davenport, how much longer do you think we can hold them off?
Till the very end, you idiot! We've got to protect these people!
4 minutes until reinforcements arrive.
Just as we were briefed, there's only 4 of them. That may be enough. These are the Rosegrees, after all.
I feel like we're being sent to die as some sacrifice.
Somebody
Hold together, not to say.
line and guide everyone out. Can you evacuate the VIP boxes first?
Missile lost track.
Get out of there, everyone! I'll buy you as much time as I can.
We can't let them take control of the airspace.
I can't keep going like this!
They won't be able to evacuate the citizens in time.
Fox 2! Missile hit!
Approaching gun range.
Got him.
Amazing!
How many are chasing me?
Locked on. 3 more minutes.
What's the point of this mission? God's sakes, watch yourself. Let your captain do that.
You can thank those damn warmongers for all this. Here we go to attack the vice president. The rest of us just one piece. I guess we just took a step back on the road to peace.
I'm still okay. Good kill! Finally shook it off.
You want me to page a parent for a lost kid? Jeez, not now. Reason for the evacuation? Just make up something.
Jen, this is Chopper. Are the reinforcements close? Sounds
No.
like we'll have to hold out a little bit longer. Damn it, they could stand to be a little more punctual.
2 minutes may sound like not much, but
How could the enemy
dogfighting it
so
is.
far inland?
We aren't in a good position here.
attack today. Are they singling me out or what?
The vice president has already left the stadium. There's still people in the general admission seats. Who's evacuating them?
Damn it.
I don't have a key.
Crashed.
Can I shoot off the lock?
Too many. Too many. There's too many.
Radar shut down.
They sure picked a bad time to attack. The stands are packed. Any bomb dropped in this place will be a living hell.
I thought this was gonna be an easy job. Damn
All
it.
fighters. They're not for the stadium, they're for us.
Archer, Fox 2! Missiles
No
hit.
bombers.
I shot him down.
Nice kill. Radar lock.
Fox 2!
The main gate's swarming with an angry mob.
Oh boy.
I can see spectators running for their lives.
I evaded the missile.
Divert the enemy's attention over here.
Warning. The enemy's tracking you on radar. Blaze, Fox 1. Approaching gun range.
Ah, man.
Archer, Fox 2.
Wasting that.
This is Chopper. Bandit has been shot down.
Bandits in gun range.
Only 2 right now.
Fox 2. Warning. You're being spiked by enemy radar.
Oh, damn it, there's a
Enemy
bomber.
formation detected. It's a flight of enemy stealth fighters.
Are they inbound to the stadium?
They're dead set on crushing us, both physically and politically.
Horizon 1. The sky isn't sanitized yet. Go ahead and begin your attack. Roger, 1. Commencing attack on the stadium.
Oh, maybe they are up in the stadium, I don't know.
Nah, it's nothing big. Not wounded. I'll be
Chopper's
able to
hit.
keep this plane in the air a little longer. Besides, planes are expendable, right, kid?
Yeah.
That's it, kid. That's the kind of line I expect from a captain.
Lanes are.
Protect the area until the evacuation's complete. We can't defend the area with just 4 planes.
How much time has Elite Strike Force wasted against those 4 planes?
Chopper, can you bail out?
Well, that's kind of difficult right now.
All airborne aircraft, do not return to base. November City is still under attack. This is not a drill. Repeat.
There's nothing but houses down below. I can't leave this plane yet.
Come on,
Kid,
Chopper.
you see any place where I can drop this plane?
Yeah.
Way to go, Captain.
There's one.
So where?
The stadium, Chopper. Can you hear me? Drop it into the center of the stadium and bail out. Do you understand?
Roger. Good idea. Gives me some hope that just might make it. I'd better wait for the crowd to evacuate some more.
Look, one of the launch grease planes is trailing smoke.
Are they done evacuating yet? Damn it! My cockpit's emergency alarm won't shut up.
That's the end of my special missiles.
All
But
enemy stealth fighters confirmed destroyed.
bombers are done.
We've called back the Allied fighters.
A little too late now. There goes the radar. The circuits are closed.
Look, forget about it, Chopper. Just bail out. Please, bail out.
Okay. Guess now's the time.
This is Thunderhead. Captain Davenport, are you all right?
There's the stadium. I'm dropping the plane over there.
Roger. Now get out.
I can't. The electrical system's all messed up. The canopy won't
Oh,
move.
shit.
Ejection seat's probably not.
Don't give up.
I shouldn't mean that I haven't seen this before, but man,
Chopper!
it sucks.
I'm gonna miss that noise.
Alright. No.
Damn it.
Snagged as many as I could.
War Dog, thanks for holding out for us. The reinforcements are here. Enemy planes retreating. We just got word from the ground. Except for a few injuries and the confusion following the evacuation, there were no civilian casualties in the stadium. He was a model fighter pilot to the end. Join me in saluting Captain Davenport.
Vice President Appleruth escaped from the stadium in his personal vehicle. Despite the late arrival of reinforcements, civilian casualties were kept to a bare minimum. The Yuktobanian fighter's ingress route is currently under investigation.
Damn
Captain
well better
Alvin
be.
H. Davenport, who lost his life in the battle, is no longer with the team. He has been granted a posthumous 2-rank promotion.
Yep. Chopper's dead.
Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different. They've done a lot of things to reduce the number of parts and cut down manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost-effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Ossia Grunder Industries. Formerly the South Belka Munitions Factory, run by the Belkan government.
But Ossia has taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Ossia. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking
Very
of
good
Belka,
question.
Ossia recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our Air Force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces. Our old enemy. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Even an old fox like me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration isn't even aware of the story.
A certain
Before
mysterious
the Osean
squadron
ground
in the
forces
Ocean
can proceed into the
Air Force,
Yuktobanian
huh?
capital of Sinagrad, they'll have to deal with Kruik Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Kruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex. Open the door to Kruik. The day of Sinagrad's liberation is near.
Okay. What'd I unlock? SU-47, huh? And Raptor. What should pick? What to pick? How are the F-18s going right now? $35 makes sense.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, which...
I'm not sure about this formation's air-to-ground capabilities. Do you still want to go ahead and launch?
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not sure about this formation's anti-air capabilities. Should we go ahead and launch anyway?
Okay.
This formation may not be effective against enemies in the air. You still want to launch?
What do you want from me? What? What? What do you want from Jesus? Okay. What would have the sufficient amount of air-to-air and air-to-ground from what I own for me to not get a warning? Because very few planes seem to be qualifying for this distinction. Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to deal with them all going to be getting warnings. I'm just gonna stick them in F-15s.
We may not be able to deal with ground enemies in this formation. War Dog, launch!
Too bad, deal with it.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. 500 yards to go. 100 yards to go.
I think the lesson is, I can't be prepared for this mission, apparently.
50 yards to go. Blaze, maintain your current flight path. You're pretty good, Blaze. Commencing refueling.
Okay. Well, Ruick Fortress.
We're gonna do it. This is Able. Don't be stupid. Can't you see that wall in front of us?
Them
We're getting air
pixels.
support from Sand Island today. Roger that.
Oh, this mission can be kind of a pain. Especially with not a most anti-ground
This message to our armies.
in the world.
This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Archer, engaging.
Edge, engaging.
Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Hey, Morozov, I got a bad feeling about this. Be careful. Not again. Didn't you say that last time?
You know the Sand Island Squadron above us? Supposedly they're the Roscrates we keep hearing about.
Watch out for enemy planes. We're dealing with the Roscrates here. Radio intercept team. Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve?
Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing.
They won't even penetrate the gates before we drive them back.
I see it. The Colosseum is still in operation. This is the third attempt. Remember, there will be no fourth time.
Enemy ground force is advancing. Another large-scale offensive. This is the third time. Missile ready for takeoff. Remaining aircraft will be short.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
That fortress wall is pretty high. It'd be a blast to break it down. Literally.
If we break through here, the capital's just ahead.
Sorry, no visitors allowed. Run along home now. Our jet's been blown off. We can't maneuver.
King Cobra, get out while we can still provide cover.
They're blocking the way, and they're hungry for blood.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
Allied planes overhead. This is the 3rd Lance Armored Brigade. Requesting orders to penetrate the fortress.
Go for it.
Roger that. Air support is with us. All 3rd Lance units, forward.
HQ to 1st Platoon. Move forward. Here they come.
I've been waiting for this. HQ, we're broken through the southern fortress wall. Roger.
Alright, let's mop up those tanks blocking the entrance.
First barrier cleared. Wow, in record time, too. We have a grid view on all sides from here. They can target us no matter where we are.
This fortress has turned out to be full of surprises.
Aim your takeoff real short. Begin launch. Climb as steep as you can the moment you're airborne. Use max throttle. We'll get shut down before we even make it up. This is the only way. You've got to carry out your mission.
Enemy planes taking off from Fortress Runway. They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
Oh, damn, those two too.
Missile 1, immense attack.
Thought I had lasers.
And the enemy strike craft.
Damage reporting. Otter and Mamba teams heavily annihilated. Remaining force at 70%.
Captain's vehicle took an enemy fire and exploded. No survivors.
Guns pinned down. They can't
Hey, guns confirmed destroyed.
down. Assess the situation. The enemy just
Oh,
keeps
wow.
on coming.
What the heck? Oh. Okay, probably. Yeah. I was basically flying straight at it. Thought it was going to zip past it,
Check
so.
your plane and prepare.
Oh, come on. I'm skipping that.
King Cobra.
Lieutenant Colonel, the enemy sent this message to our armies. This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right, then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Edge engaging.
Archer, engaging.
Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. We need to place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Watch out for enemy planes. We're dealing with the Roscrates here.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
You know the Sand Island Squadron above us? Supposedly they're the Roscrates we keep hearing about.
Radio intercept team. Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve?
Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing.
Hey, Morozov, I got a bad feeling about this. Be careful. Not again. Didn't you say that last time?
They're blocking the way, and they're
Oh,
hungry
whoops.
for
That
blood.
was Lasms. That's a waste.
I see it. The Colosseum is still in operation. This is the 3rd attempt. Remember, there will be no 4th time.
force with us. All Fertile Lance units, forward! HQ to 1st Platoon. Move forward! Here they come. I've been waiting for this. HQ, broken through the Southern Fortress wall! Roger. Nice work. First barrier cleared. Wow, in record time, too. They have a great view on all sides from here. They can target us no matter where we are. This fortress has turned out to be full of surprises. Keep your takeoff roll short. Begin launch. Climb as steep as you can the moment you're airborne. Use max speed. Get some jump or even make it up.
Alright.
The only way. You've got to carry out your mission.
Enemy planes taking off from Fortress Runway. They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
Commence attack.
Targeting the Rospreys and the enemy strike craft. Our ground forces are under intense fire.
I need 3 troops over here.
Oh, I did hit him. I thought that wouldn't make it.
Halfway through the fortress. If things keep going like this, we just might pull it off this time.
Enemy tanks advancing out of Fortress Gate.
Not even the Rospreys will be able to dodge these missiles. Got him. On my nose. You take the lead. Enemy tank at your rear. Turn out. Go, go. Max speed. Give me everything you've got. We can't go any faster than this.
Missile evaded. They're firing. Taking evasive action.
Ground forces are barrier. They might just overrun us this time. Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families, thanks to Sand Island. It's them! They're back again! Their tanks are so deadly,
What?
it's frightening.
Relocked onto
I
the
can see how
same
they'd be
one.
like demons to the enemy. Damage report. Otter and Mamba teams heavily annihilated. Remaining force at 70%. HQ, we're at the northern fortress wall. We're breaking through! At this rate, we'll be able to make up for all that lost time. You only have 3 planes to deal with. No need to panic. This is Fertile Lance. We're at the fortress exit. Should we go outside? Please advise.
Go for it.
We'll break down the gate. Thanks for your instructions from above. Good luck to you. Bust through here like you're gonna run all the way to Citigrad. We're pushing them back all the way to Halred.
All right, come on, keep going.
Continued resistance. I can't believe they're still held up.
The captain's missile hit the target.
Those guys are gonna blow away the entire fortress. Help us! It's the Rospreys! Defense network destroyed! Damn it! These guys are unstoppable! Lure them over here. We'll attack from both sides.
This guy's good.
Those guys can attack from any position. Don't let your guard down. Get the Rospreys over here now! Our lives are depending on them!
Please let us make it in time. Archer, Fox 2.
I mean, I just toasted an entire tank column.
Can't give up our air superiority here.
These are the aces of the Yuk Air Force. I can't shake them off.
There are the 4 wings of Sand Island, but I only see 3. Don't you know? Only good little boys can see the 4th one.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
They've still got their guns.
I was sure I was going to get skewered by that missile.
Move forward. Disregard any damage.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
Alright, they're through.
Fortress wall, take it down. We're skewered.
Job's done.
Excellent. Hey, send a message back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.
Alright.
The so-called impregnable fortress fell in half a day, and the momentum of the Osean army had reached a peak. Its final stronghold lost, the Yuktobanian army was setting up a barricade in the urban area up ahead. The next battle could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However, The men and officers of the Ocean Army were optimistic. They thought, as long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the Army's strength now.
$84.92.
Wardog Squadron, this is Thunderhead. Fly to the Taker for refueling. There is an Allied squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the Taker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Those enemy pilots we fought today. I can't imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
War Dog, this is the 8492nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go home.
Yeah. But I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing when... Enemy ECM! Wait a second. An escort plane. Oh no!
The 8492nd Squadron doesn't exist.
Yep.
Someone in the Army's trying to lead us into a trap.
Damn
Just like
straight.
back at the stadium.
Thunderhead! Thunderhead, respond!
Arc fighters inbound. Hey, is that their voice on the radio?
You must destroy them. We can't let them end this war. Roger. Surround them and attack from all directions.
The 8492nd Squadron are Utah spies?
8492. 8492. I know I've heard that someone... That's right. When we were helping the president's emergency landing, it was the 8492nd who took our place.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh boy. Oh man, I took a hit already?
Escalated further.
Yep, that's what escalated the war.
Gotta tell people about this.
There
But
you go.
how? We're completely surrounded.
Someone break through.
I'm breaking through their curtain. Marks 2.
Captain, penetrate their barrier cap and head east. Nice kill, Blaze. Blaze, missile, evade. Thunderhead, respond.
I've got nothing but gray on my radar. It's being jammed.
Roger. Bearing fire SAAF.
It's a trap. We fell right into it. Captain, we've got to make it back. Even if we have to turn our backs to the enemy, right?
Nah, fuck him.
You're not thinking about defeating all these enemies before returning. That's insane.
Captain, she's just worried about you. I'll only concentrate on the enemies directly in our path.
Oh, what? Thought I had... Okay. I was not... I only checked my radar at the last second. I had assumed it was coming from further back. That was a bad assumption. This is going to be a little challenging, because I did not... I mean, I'm here for multi-roll.
Fly to the Taker for refueling. There is an Allied
I
squadron
could take
to
the easy way out and
position.
just
They'll
fly
guide
to the
you
edge of the
Taker
map.
for air refueling.
That'll end the mission.
Good work, people. We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Those enemy pilots we fought today. I can't imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
War Dog, this is the 8492nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go home.
Yeah. But I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing when...
Oh, what? Oh, I got hit by 2 missiles. Okay, be more careful. I've done this on Ace with, well, granted I did use probably a Raptor or something.
There is an Allied squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the tanker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're
I wish I could skip this intro section.
We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Alright, if I get shot down, I'll do the easy way out and just fly to the edge of the map. Dodge missiles. I don't gotta prove myself. I didn't pick the most maneuverable plane. I tried to pick a good compromise. Without tipping my hand that I knew that this was gonna happen.
But I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing. Enemy ECM! Wait a second. An escort plane. Oh no!
The 8492nd Squadron doesn't exist!
Someone in the Army's trying to lead us into a trap. Just like back at the stadium.
Thunderhead! Thunderhead, respond!
Is that their voice on the radio?
Buster destroyed them. Keep letting them get this word. Roger. We'll surround them and attack from all directions.
The 8492nd Squadron are Yuktobanian spies?
8492, 8492, 8492. I know I've heard that somewhere before. That's right. We're helping the president's emergency landing. It was the 8492nd who took our place.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, what?
We got the president, too. So that's what escalated the war.
Yeah.
We've got to tell people about this. But how? We're completely surrounded.
So we'll break through.
I'm breaking through their curtain.
Meteor 12 here. I can't control my aircraft.
Box 2, Box 2.
Captain, penetrate their barrier cabin. Head east. Box 2! Box 2!
Missile 5, break. Missile, missile.
The captain's missile hit the target. Thunderhead, respond!
I've got nothing but gray on my radar. It's being jammed. Archer, Box 2. It's a trap. We fell right into it. Captain, we've got to make it back. Even if we have to turn our backs to the enemy, right?
You're not thinking about defeating all these
I
enemies
am.
before returning. That's insane!
Captain, she's just worried about you. Archer, firing. I'll only concentrate on the enemies directly in our path.
Blaze's missile failed to guide on the target. No. We're completely surrounded. We have to get out of here and report this.
Don't let their moves deceive you.
We've got to evade their attack and separate from the fight. There's too much to think about. I think I'm gonna lose it. Box 2.
Ah! Okay. Okay. Well, I'll...
Let them escape no matter what.
Maybe in a later video I'll do, like, this mission Ace with
Dog
something.
Squadron, this is Thunderhead. Fly to the tanker
For now, we
There is an
will
Allied squadron to the east of your position.
maybe do a
They'll
little
guide you
fighting
to the
and
tanker for
escape to
air
the east.
refueling. Good work, people. We're one step
West?
away from the enemy's capital. We can
West,
win
maybe?
this as long as you're with us. I
At
can
east,
feel it.
but... Oh no, that is east. I'm stupid.
Those enemy pilots we fought today.
That is indeed east.
Imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
War Dog, this is the 8492nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go on.
Yeah. But I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing when...
I don't know what Grim means by that quote.
Enemy
Oh boy.
I'm breaking through their cover. Fire! Activating guidance.
Target hit. Captain, penetrate their barrier cap and head east. Thunderhead, respond!
I've got nothing but gray on my radar. It's being jammed.
Come on, come on. Yeah, this thing is not as maneuverable as I would have hoped.
Fell right into it. Captain, we've got to make it back. Even if we have to turn our backs to the enemy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we still have things we have to do, and people we have to protect. Let's hurry back home.
Okay. At a later date. With a better plane.
Would it surprise you if I said that President Harling is nowhere to be found within the capital?
Not really. The hardline war Osea is waging right now hardly resembles the peace policy the president was promoting. Let me guess. He disappeared just before we invaded Yuktobania, right?
Exactly. My journalist friends told me that nobody's seen him enter or leave the office since. All of his decisions are communicated through the vice president. And it gets better. A lot of the military officers that resigned over disagreement with the president's arms reduction plan have started to return to the capital.
I found out something myself. That Belkan aggressor force I was telling you about. Apparently they're called the 8492nd Squadron. Also, and here's the kicker, Captain Hamilton, the adjutant base commander here, used to be assigned to the 8492nd.
What?
Oh, they're back.
There's no point in talking to that blockhead commander. He treated our president like an idiot just because he wanted peace.
What about his adjutant, Captain Hamilton?
Roger that. The captain and I will go see him. Grim, you go let Jeanette and Pops know.
Right. Be careful.
What? Nagase and the captain went to see Hamilton?
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Let's hurry.
You got it.
We don't have time to warn the captain in Nagase. We'll have to talk to the base commander ourselves.
Thank you for coming, Second Lieutenant. I was just thinking about calling you over.
Me?
Special Forces Second Lieutenant Peter N. Beagle. Or I guess you prefer Pops. 15 years ago, you and Bartlett were shot down over enemy terrain. Bartlett's Squadron HQ was destroyed, and all of its data was fried by Belka's magnetic pulse weaponry. When you made it back to the Allied front lines, it was Bartlett's word that convinced them that you were his squadron leader. Is that really true? Bartlett turned out to be a spy. So, who are you really? Can't prove anything about your military record, can you?
This way!
You know what? Why did the power get
Arrest
cut?
them on sight! They're spies! Shoot them if you have to!
Was that... I guess it must have been Nagase and Blaze who did that.
Hamilton's got the base commander deceived, too.
I punched that guy's lights out. That bastard was wearing a major's insignia on his shoulder.
I don't know who it is, but someone's trying to widen the rift between the two countries and keep this war going. If Osea continues to win, then the war will be over.
And they're after us to prevent that?
Look,
You're
Blaze's
kidding.
legs.
You people are the pillar of morale for the entire Osean army now.
And now you know something you were better off not knowing. The President's disappearance.
Listen, Pops, who exactly are you?
It's no good. They seized our planes in the hangars.
Hangar C in the rear probably isn't so heavily guarded.
Yeah, but over there's nothing but...
We'll escape with my training jets. Good thing I maintain all my planes well, eh? Let's try it. Jeanette, you take the seat behind me.
They're getting away! Fire! Take them down!
Okay, let's get out of here.
All right. We've been set up.
All right, now keep climbing to a higher altitude.
So where do we go now?
We no longer have a home to return to.
Attention all Air Force planes. Enemy spy elements have made off with 4 training jets and are heading north. Find them and shoot them down. Repeat, all Air Force planes.
That's Hamilton's voice! Oh, bastard!
Guess I'll try my hand at combat maneuvering then. Excuse me while I take the lead. Follow me, people.
Here we go.
This is the 8492nd Squadron. We have a visual on the enemy. Engaging.
It's them!
This is Thunderhead. Roger, 8492nd. Are those guys really trained?
Shit. Okay. The hitbox on that was a little wide, huh? And I think I dodged. Come on. Okay, they didn't give me a good camera angle to be able to tell. Fair enough. Whatever.
It's them!
This
Most
is
of it is
Thunderhead.
fucking idle.
Roger, 8492nd. Are those guys really traitors? Yeah. I can't believe it. You can believe what you want, but it's the truth. 8492nd Squadron, you have permission to shoot down those planes.
8492nd, Roger.
I'll get you guys out of here. You all stay with me now.
Yep.
Good answer.
That flying style. That isn't the Colonel, is it? Colonel? The legendary pilot they used to call
Flying style? He just went down. Not.
most
Whatever.
influential countries ever produced.
Is that you, Ashley? I kept hearing this name 8492. I was wondering what the heck it was. Then you started calling yourself the Gravok Fighter Squadron in the last war. I got sick of flying the same sky with you. Sounds like you've strayed even further from your ideals since then.
What's that island down there? Damn it, my radar's out.
That's a volcanic
strong magnetic field all around it. Our radar's out too, so you guys better follow me closely.
The ravine is widening up ahead. What's that?
It's a scrapyard.
This is a graveyard for scrap planes.
Amazing! Where did he learn to do that?
He expects us to follow that?
Good, good. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Grim, you doing okay?
Yes, but not nearly as okay as you sound.
Grim, don't deviate from the course!
Relax. You can do this.
Yes, sir.
I can't even
Not
blink.
like it's
My eyes are
really
drying
difficult at all.
The enemy's closing from 6 o'clock.
Where did you learn how to fly like this, Pops?
Many air battles long ago, my young aviator. Hey, you still keeping up with me?
Right on your tail.
Good, that's it. Those folks sure don't seem to like us very much.
This is so intense. My senses are sharp as knives right now.
Whoa! That was a close one.
How's Jeanette doing?
He hasn't passed out yet. The guy's pretty tough. You need to concentrate. Stay cool.
I mean, they had to take us out because we were winning the war. It's supposed to be an endless war. Elka wants.
Is the 8492nd following us? I'm too busy to check my 6 right now.
We're diving into that cave now. Are you all ready for this?
Yep.
Sorry, of course you are. I guess that question was a little silly.
It's more of a tunnel than a cave. I don't know, it could be a lava tube, I guess.
Flying is incredible!
I can't believe we're both flying the same type of plane.
Pops was pulling some amazing maneuvers.
Popsy's the only guy we can rely on right now. I can barely keep up with him. There's no way I can fly like that!
I don't know where the dog is in that plane. Doesn't seem like there'd be a lot of room.
The cliff faces are blowing right by the canopy! hear that, Kane?
Yep. Again, I would really call this one a tunnel.
Ah, wrong! It's pitch black!
Don't lose your sense of range in the darkness.
This is unreal! It's insane!
It's just barely wide enough for us to pass through.
I always wondered if I took another path, if I would still make it through.
Easy. You're giving me way too much credit.
Stay low, or you'll graze the ceiling.
Keep a wide field of vision. Right, that's it. I know you can do it. You've all become excellent pilots.
I can see the exit. There's the open sky on the other side.
The exit! The light's blinding me!
It's not. But okay. Only so much you can expect from
This is Edge.
PS2.
Are we still being pursued?
No.
Roger. Looks like we can relax a little.
This is Thunderhead. What happened to the 8492nd? We're seeing the traitors on the radar again.
There they are again!
This is Swordsman. I just found them. So now I just shoot him down?
Exactly. He's not really our enemy.
It's a signal like, trust me, bail out. He wants us to bail out?
What say we trust him then? Jeanette, you first.
Swordsman to Thunderhead. Splash 1.
Tracked on radar.
Kill confirmed. Just one left.
One question I've always had about this.
This is Pix. I do not see any floating debris in the water.
Image faded from radar. All planes destroyed. You'd better give me a medal.
What happened to the dog?
This is Sea Goblin. We have found the floating remains of the destroyed
I guess
aircraft
Jeanette
in the
just
water.
clung on to the dog and ejected.
I don't see any of the crew. It looks like they couldn't eject and sank with their planes. Roger, Sea Goblin. Return to base. All right, let's go. We've got a new home waiting for you.
All planes from the Sand Island detachment were shot down by naval jets from the carrier Kestrel. Likewise, all of the pilots are confirmed dead.
Uh-huh, sure.
Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one losing battle after another.
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed, but it pains me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties. Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow, the squad leader. Nobody wants an aircraft carrier without aircraft. So, we're just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned the mission of dropping a nuclear weapon on a city in my own country. When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war, and he never got promoted once. In my country, there was a group called the Gray Men, and likely to still be around today. To them, I'm a traitor. And for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from them. Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belkan. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine.
Guess the dog's fine.
But what'll we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktobania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation for the President of Osea within the Principality of Belka. The communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Osea. Sea Goblin, our helicopter squadron, will handle the direct rescue effort. After securing the area, a helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Alright. So, stipulation is it has to be carrier planes. So. I have my F-35 again. Eagles are not gonna work anymore. Oh, it just gives me 4 Tomcats? Interesting. I might just, I think canonically I'm supposed to use the Tomcats. They're not the best choice for the mission, though. To be perfectly honest. The air to ground sucks.
Captain, which plane should I... We may not be able to deal with ground enemies in this formation. Are we still launching like this?
No. Whoop. Didn't mean to go all the way back. I think I'll take F-35.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to...
Captain, which plane should I use?
Is this the formation you want? War Dog,
yeah, that'll work.
Raising pressure, 70, 80, 90, point 15, 48, 32. Confirm, roger. We're good to go, sir. Ready to launch anytime. Fighters, launch! Flight deck to all flight crews! Hurry up, we've got more coming! This is the flight deck. Roger that, sir. Takeoff complete. Next craft, begin takeoff procedure.
Alright. We now have Snow on our team. means no.
Catapult 1 raising pressure, 80, 90, we're in the green zone.
Check catapults. Raise the barriers.
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff.
Alright.
Blaze, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Dire Castle.
Captain Snell, I'll get you 6 o'clock. It's good to be flying with you, sir.
It's been a long time since I've flown in formation.
Back in the first battle after the war began, Chopper, that is, Captain Davenport, told me you yelled at him for getting in your way. I was still sitting reserve back then.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now. Sea Goblins going to descend for an insertion. So can you take out the air defense batteries for them? Take your time and be thorough. You don't want to leave any standing.
This is Sea Goblin. Is Captain Nagase there?
Yeah. Your team rescued me from that mountain in the snowstorm.
That helicopter ride was pretty comfy, huh? Hey, you ever want to transfer here? Let me know. Hey, what happened to that motor mount? He's real quiet today.
He's not here. All anti-aircraft fire suppressed. We'll continue protecting the helicopter and infiltration forces.
Nixie, you guys drop first and take up an overwatch position of the area. We'll be meeting the president himself. Make sure you look sharp.
This is what the end of the world must look like. Even the air over these lands is heavy from the memories of Belka.
Boy, what a dreary place. Man, why can't we be deployed to a tropical island for a change?
I can almost see the bad vibe circling around that castle.
I wouldn't be surprised after witnessing 7 nuclear explosions.
The wind's pretty strong. Don't let our rotors hit the castle.
All right, guys, move out.
Hey, we got a line back here. Hurry up and jump. Hurry up and get going before I start shooting somebody.
Fax 2!
An enemy ground force unit is mobilizing reinforcements.
Roger. Intercept the reinforcements and keep them from getting to the fight. I'm counting on you.
Enemy tanks also emerging from the castle. Should we split up? Roger. Dispersing to eliminate the enemy. Anti-aircraft fire! They're shooting at us!
This is Kublai. Proceed with infiltration of the castle.
I'll support the invasion effort at the castle.
The stone structures inside this castle are quite impressive. It feels like there's more than just our enemies lurking in this place.
The road's blocked by burning vehicles.
Don't step on the stone floors. Your footsteps will echo all over the place. I bet an old castle like this has lots of hidden passageways or something.
We're getting an unfriendly welcome from outside the castle, too. Conscripts, can you show them some of the same? Thanks. Teach them that it's only polite to respond in kind.
The enemy's probably detected them by now. They'll begin a counterattack soon.
tanks are firing at the Marines!
I've got multiple hits on my radar. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Fighter jets? I'm telling you, they got their own fighter jets, too.
Yep.
That's affirmative. They're definitely
Well, I mean, we've been...
fighters.
Well, I guess they were using OSU jets before.
They had to supply their own forces. Just protect that helicopter.
Hey, fighter jets? Where are they hiding those? We don't stand a chance against them. Hey, time for you guys to step in.
Drossel 3, enemy plane at your 6 o'clock.
Break! From what I'm hearing on the radio, it seems like they're in trouble.
That's because all you're hearing is radio transmissions from our side.
Oh no, they're targeting the helicopter!
It's coming this way. Come on, help us.
Hey, over here! We're your targets, not that helicopter! Media 12 here. I can't control my
Hey, fire back. You can't stay down forever. Make sure we can pick them up the moment we get the signal.
We gotta do something before they take any more damage.
I just looked that enemy pilot in the eye.
By the way, our helicopter's okay, right? Keep that thing safe until we get back with the president. That's his limousine.
Sam, confirm destroyed!
There they are. You're not getting away from me.
We got glass falling from the ceiling. Damn it. Is the president still safe? I can't tell who's got the upper hand from here. Be careful. Your bullets will ricochet off the walls.
Enemy tank, confirm destroyed!
They're not getting through us today. Let's show them what we got.
Enemy fighters acquired. Moving to intercept.
I got my hands full just trying
All
to
right.
get them off my tail. Call for reinforcements. They're gonna get away. Who are those pilots?
Get out. Being attacked through the skyline.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Are you sure they're all right? We just gotta trust them and wait. That's part of the job.
Where did you bastards fly over from?
Damn it. This is it. Fighter on our tail. It's over.
Calm down, man. This one's on your side.
At this close range, we do better using spears instead of guns.
Fox 2! Fox 2! The enemy planes are all heading for the helicopter! The captain's almost out of special weapons ammunition.
Shoot down the enemy fighters. Lower them up to higher altitude.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
I can see muzzle flashes from the window.
Archer, Fox 2! Target hit.
All we can do is do what we can. Everything we've got.
All right, I got behind him.
Geez, the gunfight was just a banquet table between us. What, they didn't prepare any dinner for us?
These guys aren't like the Ukes. They fly and fight differently.
Well, well. So this is the legendary Falcon Fighter Squadron.
Sam, confirmed, destroyed.
Watch your surroundings. Keep an eye on your blind spot.
Quiet, enemies just really...
I mean, this is probably just an auxiliary defensive squadron.
Very nice, Captain Snow.
Well, I can't let you folks have all the glory.
Grim, you all right?
I'm fine. I got this area covered.
Edge, firing.
We've broken into the command post. This is the enemy's nerve center. Whatever you do, don't shoot the president by accident. We can't protect this area any longer. Waiting orders. Hurry. The enemy's gonna start using desperate measures soon.
Hillary, carry out your cook. You gotta do it. Don't waver now.
We can't blow this well with the explosives we brought with us. This is Seagull. We run into enemy fire from multiple positions in the castle. We're pinned down over here. Break down part of the wall for us.
Where's
Roger
the
that.
president?
He's right here beside me.
Roger.
We're going to destroy the wall and get the infiltration team out of there. Got it? The area to be destroyed is displayed on your HUD. Aim carefully.
Enemy tank, confirmed destroyed.
You done yet? Hurry up, we're not gonna last much
What the? The sky's swarming with enemy planes!
It's not, though.
Leave the bandits to our fighters. Just
I guess
keep
there's
flying.
one. Oh, two.
Since realized what's going on behind the scenes too, right? Just a little bit more. We're almost through. Oh, I'm fine. Let me take a look at that wounded soldier.
I'm alright. Take care of him first.
You're all right. You're the making.
Enemy plane shot down by Blaze.
Come on, get there. Nice two. Yes, I shot him down.
We managed to make it out of there.
There we
Mission
go.
accomplished.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your efforts. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Are you...
Yep.
I thought so. Looks like I owe you another one. Blaze, begin carrier landing checks. You are cleared to land.
Ah, skip that.
Mission accomplished. President Harling was safely retrieved. The President is showing some signs of fatigue, but in general his condition is good.
When
All
we
right.
got word of the President's return and ran up to the bridge, he was smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson. Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 Ground Zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the two countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the two countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The President had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh. This is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message was meant for me.
The coordinates marked a location within North Balkan territory. The date was tomorrow. The squadron from Sand Island became the President's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This was their new emblem.
Hell yeah, the ghosts of Razgris. Solitaire.
We're carrying out a reconnaissance mission in order to obtain photographs of the enemy complex. After deciphering the code we received earlier, we've learned that the mining facility in the forest area northwest of Belka is active. An early warning radar network has been spread across the entire forest. To reduce the probability of enemy detection, this mission will be carried out by a single aircraft. Try to approach the target under complete electronic silence, evading radar and passive search techniques. Flying at low altitude is an effective method of delaying or denying enemy detection. You will receive instructions on your recon target from the Command Information Center upon arriving in the mission area. The CIC will monitor you from a support camera. Concentrate on slipping through the enemy radar net first. Your plane in this mission will be completely stripped of weaponry. Instead, it will be equipped with the necessary visual reconnaissance equipment. There is a chance you may encounter the enemy, but your recon mission always takes top priority. Once you take the photos, egress from the target area and return through the enemy defenses as directed.
All right. Oh, whatever. F-14, sure.
Rosgrease, launch!
Blaze, how you feeling? Solo flights can be real lonely, but that's what flying's all about, really. Take a look at your search radar. The enemy's radar range is marked out by those circles. Make sure you don't enter any of those circles, and fly to the east. The enemy radar's coverage area is smaller at low altitude. You want to see it for yourself? Keep your altitude low and slip past the radar to go in. This is strictly a recon mission, so you will be unarmed. So unfortunately, you won't be able to destroy the enemy radar. Sorry. Maintain radio silence until you reach the destination. I'll then explain the target and how to photograph it. Got it? Make sure you don't get caught within coverage area of the enemy radar. Good luck. We'll go into radio silence in a moment. Hang in there till the next transmission.
Uh-oh. Battery's low in my controller. That's not good.
target area. Cancel radio silence. I'm monitoring your status with a low-resolution camera. Something's being moved from the mine entrance to that transport plane. Okay, let's get a photo with the mine entrance and the transport plane in the frame. The camera's triggered by the missile launch button. Press it to take a picture.
Monologue took too long. Shouldn't lock the camera controls behind your monologuing. Makes things more difficult.
Photo received. We want the mine entrance and the transport plane in the same frame for evidence. Let's try again. Photo received. I see some 8492nd Squadron members. And some planes with the Yuktobanian Air Force mark on them. Belkins is sending aggressors, closing his allies over to Yuktobania as well. Alright, right. Just gonna shut up both countries' envelopes next to each other for evidence. Now, before the two planes take off, capture both of them in one shot. Got it? Okay. You won't have many chances to take this photo, so concentrate. Photo received. This is just the evidence we need. Nice work. They're coming up after you. Shake them off and return home. Make sure you come back to the return line, all right? The roundabout guys are taking off. The enemy will have time to attack. On their floor. Go up in 60 seconds. By the way, Blaze, on the way back, you don't have to worry about the enemy radar network. You know that, right?
Yep.
Head straight home and don't wander off. Don't forget that you're unarmed. Takeoff complete. Engaging the enemy.
Roger, Gravok 3. 60 seconds.
Did you see that? I've never seen anyone climb like that. Yeah, those guys are something else. Stay alert. This isn't a drill. They got in the air that quickly? They haven't lost it, I see.
Enemy plane visually confirmed. Black body, red tail.
Good work.
Need to lift home, sir?
I knew you'd get back in one piece.
The enemy's withdrawing. Our mission is a success.
Alright. Simple enough. I don't know if plugging this controller in is gonna mess up the audio or not. One thing I'm a little wary of. I don't think it should, but I'm gonna try the other controller. Okay. Now,
Blaze, begin
problem
landing
is this
checks.
controller's
You're cleared to land.
kinda a little broken. So, hopefully that doesn't become an issue. I think it's the sticks. Like L3, R3, one of those is a problem, and I don't really need the sticks. Because one stick does this. I don't even remember what the left stick does. I don't think it does anything.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
So it should be okay.
Perfect, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
Alright.
The recon mission in the mining facility was a success. The images taken clearly show aircraft from the Yuktobanian Aggressor Squadron parked next to planes from the mysterious 8492nd Squadron. We will continue to analyze the photographs you took.
Alright. Closure.
Analysis of the surveillance photos taken on the previous mission revealed tactical nuclear weapons of the same type used by Belka in the war 15 years ago.
Things just got
These
serious.
weapons, hidden in the mine, are about to be retrieved and deployed to the two aggressor squadrons in Osia and Yuktobania. The President has made his decision. Destroy the entrance to the mine before the next nuclear weapon is removed from the shaft, and bury those weapons of evil inside for good. This mission will be carried out with the usual 4-ship formation. You'll need powerful and numerous weapons on target to destroy the rock face above the entrance.
Alright. Time for us to have a bunch of F-35s. We need something to smack the ground a lot with.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Are we launching in this formation?
Rosgrease,
Yep.
launch!
Although the saddest thing is F-35s don't actually have the red tails.
Planes, you are cleared for
Always.
takeoff.
Oh no, they do. Okay. For some reason they don't look like they do in the hangar. The wings don't. That's the problem.
Planes, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Alright, let's go blow up a mountain.
Today will be easy since we don't have to worry about any radar. Right, Captain?
Blaze, Archer, don't get too cocky.
We should roast everything on the way there, because why not?
I can't believe the captain flew around this place all by himself. Just thinking about those nukes that are buried in there gives me goosebumps.
Those nukes are exactly why the Belgians have lowered themselves to sneaking around, pitting two countries against each other. You give a man enough weapons, he'll start to think he's more powerful than he really is. Of course, it's beyond me how these people could delude themselves into thinking they can control a very weapon which wiped out their own cities.
I'm sick of seeing all this hatred everywhere we go. We can't let those nukes reach the battlefield and fuel more hate. I won't let it happen.
How you doing, Blaze? I tell you, nothing beats flying in perfect formation with your comrades. In the past, I flew alone in a battle against my own country. Look at you. You've got all your friends here. Don't you think so?
Not Chopper.
The pain of losing a comrade is great. The ones that are left will always lift your spirits again. They're carrying an emblem I've never seen before. Enemy plane spotted. All units prepare for air-to-air combat. Roger, Meteor 2. I see them over here, too. Is that the same guy from yesterday? Stay sharp. They aren't here to spy on us this time.
To tell you the truth, the thought of nuclear weapons just terrifies me. Do you think they've already carried out nuclear weapons?
Blaze, it's too soon to give up. There may still
I
be
didn't say anything
something.
about giving up. It's just almost certain they have. I mean, they had the cargo planes right there and they were carrying things when I took photos.
Vessels docked at the port. Drop the Marines.
It'd be goofy to think they haven't.
Together.
We're over the target area.
The Grabach are already gone.
They must have already taken away some of the nukes.
Maybe we were too late. Let's destroy the mine entrance anyway.
You see that rock bed above the entrance? Shoot it there.
I probably won't be
Yep.
able to bring it down in one shot. Keep on attacking until it crumbles. Understand? Good. I'm counting on you, Blaze. The bedrock looks to be very thick. Focus your attacks and keep at it. The planes have black bodies, origin unknown. These guys managed to shake off the Grabon planes. Be careful.
Here they come. Shall we split up and take care of them? Roger. Swordsman splitting off.
Yeah, they're not standard explosives. They're not gonna blow up like that.
There's black planes up there. Be careful. Did the Gravok guys manage to leave the area? They're aiming at the bedrock. Are they trying to make it collapse? Don't worry. The Gravok 5 is already airlifted the cargo.
How can they still do this?
I can't imagine why the Belkans are protecting this place.
I guess Belka isn't a thing of the past, huh? No time to be brooding over that right now. They've got a mission to carry out.
Are the nukes still inside that mine?
They gotta be, seeing as the enemy's still trying to protect it.
Don't get strung out chasing them needlessly. Just repel their attacks. Activate new personnel. This place is history. Retreat. Roger. Retreat.
Where did they take the nukes they brought out of here?
We'll take care of that later. Right now, we have to seal off that nest of nukes. Missile hit!
Don't get hit by our own AA guns. Climb and gain altitude.
Nice kill, man.
Meteor 7, missile behind you.
Rock bed destroyed. That cave will never be opened again.
Alright.
We finally sealed in those nukes.
But there are more Belkan nukes out there.
Mission accomplished. Thanks to that rock avalanche, the mine entrance is now sealed off, and the tactical nukes have been removed as a threat to the world.
Well, the ones
Intel has
inside.
lost track of the nukes they already removed, but it is certain that the weapons sealed in the mine shaft will never be deployed.
We've intercepted another mysterious radio transmission. This time it specifies a location within Yuktobania. It's probably... well, this is just a hunch on my part, but I bet that's where the nuclear weapon sent into Yuktobania is located. And there's another set of numbers. This time it's a radio frequency.
Your next mission is a reconnaissance flight above a canyon in the northern highlands of Yuktobania, the place described in the unidentified radio transmission. The highlands are completely covered by the Yuktobania air defense system, so the only safe place to fly is within the canyon itself.
Yep.
Fly down the canyon and reach the target area. Once you're there, set your radio channel to the directed frequency and begin gathering information. You may be engaged by local Yuktobanian forces, and depending on the contents of the transmission, you may also find yourself engaging in other combat as well. You are permitted to fight the enemy as necessary, but you must try to keep your altitude below the rim of the canyon.
Kind of want to use the F-14 just as like it's canonically
Captain, please choose my plane.
correct plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use? We may not be able to deal with ground enemies in this formation. Are we still launching like this?
Fine. Oh, damn it. F-35s make the most sense.
Captain, Please.
Captain, please choose a plane for...
Captain, which plane should I use?
This formation is not really suited for air-to-ground operations. Do you still want to launch anyway?
I'm having an internal struggle between wanting to do the roleplay part and wanting to do the smart thing.
I'm not sure about this formation's anti-air
Oh,
capabilities.
really?
Should we go ahead and launch anyway?
Interesting. I'm gonna run into the issue where I can't meet the requirements for anything, huh? Let's see what we can buy. Okay. 2 will be fine. I think, yeah.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then?
Okay, that works.
Rosgrease, launch!
Oh, wow, it's true, they've come. Fighter jets. I can tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
A great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government of Yuktobania. You can call me Alyosha.
And I wish I wasn't
my
so
real name,
shaky.
of course. I'm so glad you actually came. It's just like he said.
He?
We have no time. Let me explain the situation.
We received contact from an apparent resistance group that seized and captured one of Yuktobania's nuclear weapons. Intelligence believes that it's one of the nukes taken from the mine before we sealed it off on the 12th. Furthermore, our radar has detected numerous enemy fighters entering the canyon and flying towards the local airspace. The force includes Yuktobanian fighters and armed helicopters. Their mission is most likely to destroy the Resistance's hideout. The enemy fighters are spread out throughout the canyon, so we believe that the Yuktobanians still don't have the exact location of the hideout.
Couldn't
Destroy
possibly be
the
the
enemy
dead center.
forces before they can find and wipe out the Resistance. As mentioned previously, the local space is blanketed by Yuktobania's air defense system. Watch your altitude, and whatever you do, don't fly above the rim of the canyon.
Alright, here we go.
A physics graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb so that it can never be detonated again. We need you to hold off the Yuktobanian forces from entering the ravine until he finishes the task.
This is Variag 4. We've sanitized the drop point.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible. Don't you think so?
Eh.
Well, sure, maybe you're all right, but...
It's pitch black. Give me a night scope.
Don't let the helicopters approach the canyon.
If all they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
We're now dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb. Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire city.
I don't see anyone here. Have they already escaped? Hurry up and find them. We have no idea what they're up to. I'm just praying they don't blow up that thing by accident.
I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay?
Yeah.
That's great. We better do our best too.
Assume that I am. I blew that. This is gonna be a...
Someone who knows us? Could it be?
Yeah, no. I think I kind of just have to deal with the fighters being above me. I can't really engage. Maybe I can right off the bat. But
Fighter jets. I can tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
I have to actually like plan my shots a little bit better than
A
that.
great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government of Yuktobania. You can call me Alyosha. That's not my real name, of course. I'm so glad you actually came.
Alright,
It's
I
just
won't,
like
no
he
more
said.
shenanigans.
We have no time. Let me explain the situation.
We
A physics graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb so that it can never be detonated again. We need you to hold off the Yuktobanian forces from entering the ravine until he finishes the task.
This is going to be a real test of our flying ability. Let's do our best.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible. Don't you think so?
Humor him.
And on top of that, the airspace above us is under their control.
Don't let the helicopters approach the canyon.
If all they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
We're now dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb. Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire city. I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay? We can't let this operation fail. Please!
I mean, there's only so much we can do, buddy.
Have they already escaped? Hurry up and find them. We have no idea what they're up to.
Someone who knows us? Could it be?
I'm just being a realist.
I feel like we're being lured into a trap. It's pitch black. Give me a night scope. It's powering up the trigger circuit.
What? You mean it's gonna...
I shouldn't have done that.
Never mind. It's fine. We shut it off.
What?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I said no more shenanigans, and then I got...
Wow, it's true, they've come.
Eager.
Fighter jets. I can tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
A great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government.
Let's just
of
mop this up. I'm
Yuktobania.
gonna ignore the
You
fighter.
can call me Alyosha.
Wait.
That's not my real name, of course. I'm so glad you actually came. It's just like he said.
He?
We have no time. Let me explain the situation. A Airsick's graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb
I just
so that
must
it
be
can never
really
be
rusty, I
detonated
don't know.
again. We need you to hold off the Yuktobanian forces from entering the ravine until he finishes the task.
This is Airsick 4. We've sanitized the drop point.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible. Don't you think so?
No.
Well, sure, maybe you're all right, but... If all they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
Don't let the helicopters approach the canyon.
We're now dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb. Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire city. I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay? That's great. We better do our best, too.
This is going to be a real test of our flying ability. Let's do our best.
I don't see anyone here. Have they already escaped? Hurry up and find them. We have no idea what they're up to.
It's powering up the trigger circuit!
Oh, come on.
What? You mean it's gonna...
Oh, no, never mind. It's fine. We shut it off.
Oh. Okay.
Someone who knows us?
Let's start with that cave. Going on my signal. I feel like we're being lured into a trap. HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. This is Special Forces. There's no one here. I'm just praying they don't blow up that thing by accident. It's pitch black. Give me night scope.
Okay.
This thing won't be set off by an enemy attack, will it? If they raid this room, it's all over for us.
We have the terrain advantage. Don't rush. This is Variac 2. Our squads are being cut off from each other. HQ to all Variac squads. Report. Damn it, I can't hit him. Nothing yet. Every place we searched was empty. The enemy's behind us. Didn't you secure the area back there? There's no place to hide, no? There they are! They're shooting and running inside! Are they trying to take us all out in the explosion? You turned it! Damn, he's fast! The ceiling just collapsed! The passageway is blocked!
I'm cutting the wires to the spark plugs. Stand back. There's 32 wires. This'll take a while. These are all the tools I have. They're all we got. Watch out! My hand's slipping! It's gonna drop!
Hey, what's going on? Answer me!
We're okay. We caught it just in time. Phew.
Look, stop scaring us like that, okay?
Do you have any experience handling explosives?
The best we've ever managed was making Molotov cocktails.
Are you sure you're okay?
Sure.
Okay.
This is Omnia 2. You're sure it's them? This is Omnia 1. I said that's what I heard. The ghosts of the demons of Rosdrees. You're kidding me. They all sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Didn't the guys from Grabot tell you that? We'll find out if they're ghosts or not when we take them on in combat.
Bring it.
Enemy aircraft. The guys from the surveillance photo.
Be careful. Remember what Pop said. These guys are Belkin aces.
Omnia fighters. So they're the Yukon aggressors? Damn it, of all the places
like animals.
Mountaineer Squadron, flying through this ravine is extremely dangerous. No obstacles to our flight observed.
Oh yeah?
Hey! Didn't you hear me? Turn back! This isn't like those guys. What's keeping them? So there really is someone out there that can give Otter a hard time, huh? They aren't Osean military planes. The emblem's different. Whoever they aren't your typical pilots, that's for sure. Look, the enemy's running down Avenir. There's only one squadron I know that can shoot down Avenir. I was just thinking the same thing. Ross grease. These guys are just plain crazy. The terrain doesn't matter to those guys. You're the demons of Ross grease. And now we're going to turn this place into a demon's graveyard.
Sorry, guys. Our captain's really good. Keep an eye on your surroundings, not just the enemy plane.
Down you go.
All Avenir fighters shot down. Looks like the other enemy forces bugged out on us too.
Okay. We've dismantled the bomb. Did you fend off the enemy forces for us?
For now.
We're going into the ocean to discard the bomb piece by piece. Nobody will ever be able to use it as a weapon again. If you can, please protect us until we make it to the ocean.
We will. But what about...
Don't be surprised, but our ship? It's a submarine. There's nothing we can't get our hands on. I told you, we have a lot of allies.
All right. But who told you that we'd definitely be coming for you?
I don't know his name, but he left a message for your captain. I'll read it. It says, "Hey kid, I hear you're a hell of a squad captain now.
Huh.
Do you get it?"
Yes, perfectly.
All right.
Mission accomplished. The information we obtained, as well as the physical damage we caused, dealt a significant blow to the enemy. Judging by our analysis of the information, there appears to be a highly organized resistance
Oh,
force
boy.
acting against the Yuktobanian
I think I might wrap it up
regime. It is
after
likely
this.
the nuclear weapon which
This.
Yuktobania acquired was safely dismantled
Do a
by
third
the
episode to
resistance.
finish the game off. Because there's what, like 5 more missions? Something like that. Which is the, okay, 1 hour 40. No new game, no clear on it. Okay. Overwrite that. Yeah,
The intelligence vessel Andromeda has picked up another encrypted transmission in Belkin. They have changed the code, so it took a little longer to decipher the message.
Well, watch
the content
this.
is as follows. N attack by ASAT on Oktyabrsk to commence at 1400 hours. Apparently, efforts to secretly repair the sabotaged Arkbird are now complete. We confirmed this by observing its orbit from the ground. We believe that a Belkin nuke has already been loaded onto the Arkbird. In order for the Arkbird to attack the city of Oktyabrsk in Yuktobania at 1400 hours, it must make one major correction to its orbital trajectory. To do this, it must first drop into the upper atmosphere and use air friction to lower its speed. We have already calculated the time and location in which this maneuver will occur. Your mission is to destroy the Arkbird. You will only have one chance to stop it. Destroy it before it withdraws from the battle zone.
Alright. That'll be taking down the Arkbird. But we'll save that for another day. Or I guess another week. Anyway, guys, that is episode 2 wrapped up of Ace Combat 5. We'll be returning with episode 3 and doing the last, I want to say 5 missions, but I'm not 100% certain on that number. Anyway, yeah. We'll be doing the last set of missions. They're a bit more challenging and stuff, so they may fill out the same amount of time. Maybe the next episode will be shorter. I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Hope you guys are enjoying. See ya.